But yeah, I didn't realize how cutthroat this world of dancing and ballroom and everything is. Like, the whole time I was watching this going, thank goodness I was part of Dancing with the Stars and not being a contestant on Next Pro, because no way I could have done that. Wow.
We have searched the world of ballroom far and wide for the best and brightest. And that is you guys, the gold standard.
Last time we spoke, you mentioned, all the hosting experience you've had in the past in Australia, but how did this kind of compare to what you've done before?
Yeah, it felt like a melding of two worlds, really. Like, I've always loved hosting. It's what I've done since I was a kid, and most of that has been through the lens of, wildlife and conservation. And I also now love dancing. I mean, who would have thought? But yeah, I created this like absolute love and respect and appreciation for this craft doing Dancing with the Stars, and that experience gave me so much. So melding those two together and actually sort of welcoming this dance family that I created to actually bring all of them to my home, to Australia, to film that right on my doorstep, it was a beautiful experience. It really was amazing. And it's intense though. Holy moly, man. I wasn't even competing and I was like, I need to lay down.
Well, it's so nice because you kind of are able to build a connection with these contestants that are on the show. And I like that it was like a more intimate experience than you just announcing them to the dance floor. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you're having a chance to kind of spend a little time with them. So how much were you involved in like the day-to-day with what they were doing?
Well, it was interesting that when I was asked to do this, first of all, I was so honored to be, remain part of the Dancing with the Stars family. But also there was really it was a clear sort of, do you want to just come in and host, or do you want to be with them? Do you want to be in there with them, in the trenches, experiencing everything they're going through? I said, I want to be on the ground with them all the time.
Yeah.
So you see that in the show. I often go out and visit them and I want to see how they're going. But then also off camera, a lot of the time, I was catching up with them. I was talking to them, giving them advice. This show means so much to me, and it means so much to an entire generation because it's so much more than dance. Dancing with the Stars unifies families around America. And I think I just love the fact it's having this absolutely unreal resurgence.
Iconic.
And we are all banding together. Living rooms across America are all coming together to watch something positive, to watch something fun, to watch something that is not, it's meaningful. It actually means something. Like, how wonderful is that? So to be part of that as a new era and a new beginning, I think, for the show is awesome. But yeah, I didn't realize how cutthroat this world of dancing and ballroom and everything is. Like, the whole time I was watching this going, thank goodness I was part of Dancing with the Stars and not being a contestant on Next Pro, because no way I could have done that. Wow.
Well, maybe you can keep working on your dance skills and then you can...
just give me another like 20 years and maybe I'll be at like...
You never know.
Oh, no. You look at these 12 that are hoping to be the Next Pro. This is the best of the best. And that's what sets this show apart. We're watching people who have worked their entire life, a lot of them with one dream, to be on Dancing with the Stars. This is the dream they've all had some of them since they were kids. And so it is, that's why it's so intense. Is because they know what's on the line, and everybody just wants to, they not only want to prove themselves, but they also want to tell stories. They want to tell their story, and they want to try and kind of take people on this journey with them. It's beautiful to watch.
Well, you mentioned earlier that it was filmed in Australia, which I honestly didn't even realize at first. And I know there's one episode coming up that's going to be at the Australia Zoo, which is obviously so special to you. So do you have kind of a favorite memory from that day, and what can you tease from what we can expect from that?
It was so special for me to welcome not only the cast and crew of the Next Pro to Australia Zoo. It was great. I wanted to kind of give them a day off, and give them a day off to also sort of find a bit of inspiration. I found for me when I was doing Dancing with the Stars, I was out of my element, out of my comfort zone. What I did to kind of rejuvenate was just find any sort of green space, go on a hike, dive, just do something outdoors. And I wanted to give them that opportunity. A day to spend with the koalas and the rhinos and the giraffes in a beautiful botanic garden sanctuary that is Australia Zoo. And it was so special to watch that. That's why the dancers do what they do.
Yeah.
They're giving us this incredible artistic expression through passion and the love for the craft. And I get to do the same thing, but through nature, through wildlife. So it was very special. And dance and wildlife conservation couldn't be more separate.
Yeah.
But what they are and the people that are involved in these two walks of life are identical.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same. It's passionate people that give everything to try and bring others on a journey. There are so many similarities. It's really quite strange, actually.
Would you be interested in coming back to host another season, or how do you kind of plan to keep yourself ingrained in the Dancing with the Stars community?
Oh, mate, if we do another season of this, I'm right in there.
Yeah.
I'm the first in there. I'll be knocking on the door. Let's go. I'm ready to go. No, I think Dancing with the Stars, I knew it was going to be amazing. I knew I would have fun because I watched my sister do it, and I thought, I've been a fan of the show since I was 10 years old, and it's been a dream to not only live out that dream, but find out that it was so much more than I could have ever hoped for is amazing. When you have a childhood dream, think back to when you're a kid and you have this one thing that you're this one thing I want to achieve. For me, I remember sitting in the ballroom watching my sister lift the trophy. I thought, I want to do that one day. And then to be in that world, and for all of the giant high expectations that you build up over 10 years, that childhood dream that reaches this unattainable level of, just glory. When you show up and you find out it's everything you dreamt of times 10, it is such an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
It really is. Because what I didn't expect was the community I would gain, the family I would gain, an incredible friend in Whitney, and I never thought I would be able to take America on this journey and that I could spread my message to the whole country. It was everything. And so anything that I can do within that Dancing with the Stars world, I'm the first in line 100% because it gave me so much. It really did.
Yeah, call you up.
Yeah.
Well, mine was to be a journalist, and here we are.
And here we are,
So
100%.
We're both doing
Isn't
it.
that awesome?
Love it.